Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, January 6th, 2021. Let's dive right into our top stories for you. We've been following some breaking news from overnight in Georgia, where the 2 Senate runoff races in that state are razor thin. Votes are still left to be counted, which will ultimately decide the balance of power in Washington. Republicans Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue are trying to hold on to their Senate seats from Democratic challengers Raphael Warnock and Jon Ossoff. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Caitlin Nucleau was keeping an eye on the results for us this morning.
You can't complain if you don't vote.
Voters flocked to the polls Tuesday to cast their ballot for 2 Senate runoff elections that could shift the balance of power in Congress. With votes still left to be counted, Democrat Raphael Warnock was confident as he clung to a slim lead against Republican incumbent Kelly Loeffler. Most of the remaining ballots come from areas that favor Democrats. The other race between Republican David Perdue and Democrat Jon Ossoff is even tighter. If both Democrats win, it gives President-elect Joe Biden a unified Congress, making his legislative agenda more likely to pass. Ossoff would become Georgia's first Jewish senator, Warnock its first black senator. The losing candidate can request a recount if the results are within a 0.5 percentage point.
One vote can make all the difference.
God gave us a voice to be heard.
It's a razor-thin margin we've seen out there so far.
Caitlin Nucleau, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
CNN and the AP are reporting that Ossoff is projected to win that race, but there are still votes to be counted. We'll keep you posted. Happening today, it is day 1 of the 2021 legislative session, and lawmakers are returning to the state capitol today. A major focus will be on helping small businesses and getting people back to work. Another hot topic will be recreational marijuana and legalized sports betting. Tomorrow, Matt Ritter will be sworn in as our state's House Speaker. But because of the pandemic, it will not be done in the chamber. Instead, new House and Senate members' swearing-in ceremonies will take place outside.
The safety nets aren't there anymore. So it's not as easy to say, I'm going to close down a business. There are greater impacts to it.
Protests are planned today by 3 different groups: those against COVID restrictions, those who are against the mandatory childhood vaccines plan, and pro-Trump supporters. And a panel advising the governor is trying to figure out who should receive the coronavirus vaccine in the next phase of distribution. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aya Galal breaks down what the panel decided on last night.
The Department of Public Health is preparing for the next phase of the COVID-19 vaccine rollout. Phase 1A, which includes healthcare workers, nursing home staff and residents, and first responders, is expected to be mostly complete sometime this month. Now, DPH is trying to figure out who should be next in line. The panel met for 2 hours on Tuesday, agreeing that those in congregate settings should be in the next phase.
These are the people that are dying in Connecticut. So shame on us if we don't consider this in that balancing act.
But the panel could not reach a consensus on when to vaccinate other groups, including people under the age of 65 with underlying health risks. Some on the panel said people of color are being overlooked, despite being more affected by the coronavirus.
This is a balancing act between protecting those that are most vulnerable and preventing the disease spread.
Aya Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
The Department of Public Health needs to finalize who is in Phase 1B before it can figure out how the vaccine will be distributed. The panel did not set a date, though, for its next meeting because it first wants more data from the DPH.
Your sister said that he has a gun on him. Have you ever seen him with a gun before?
No, not physically, no.
911 calls have been released from the state's attorney's office surrounding a deadly officer-involved shooting in Hartford. Body cam footage from the incident was released 72 hours after the incident, which happened the day after Christmas. Officer Ashley Martinez shot and killed Shamar Ogman after he allegedly pointed a gun at police. State police and the state's attorney's office are continuing to investigate if the use of force was an act of self-defense.
All right, hi everybody. Good morning. Another quiet start out there with the exception of a couple of flakes up in northeast Connecticut, Grosvenor-Dale, North Grosvenor-Dale. You guys saw some flakes earlier this morning. Thompson, you can see Putnam up in northeast Connecticut, just a little bit of blue, but not a big deal. Remember, this is the only live Doppler radar in Connecticut tracking these couple of snow showers that are making their way through parts of northeast Connecticut, but it's more picturesque than anything else. All right, let's take a look at the day ahead. We're going to be enjoying a nice one. Temperatures are going to be a little bit above average. 35 is the normal high. We started off with numbers that were just incredible, literally double the typical overnight low. 18 is where we should be. Instead, we were at 36 at Brainerd, 37 in New Haven this morning, and the numbers will continue to climb an additional 5, 6, 7 degrees. You'll notice 40 degrees by 2 p.m. I think we're going to sneak into the lower 40s for New Haven and for Bridgeport under partly to mostly sunny skies. Let's take a look at the current temperatures. Right at the freezing mark at Bradley, 32 in Willimantic, 34 at Brainerd, 36 in New Haven. Again, 18 is the number you should be seeing on this map. Now, don't get me wrong. While the numbers are good, you still need your winter coat because there is a bit of a breeze out there. Notice the breeze, 13 to 15 miles an hour out of the north and west, 13 in Bridgeport, 13 in Groton. So that's going to make it feel a little bit colder out there. So make sure you grab your winter woolies. You're going to need them this morning. But it is another quiet start. Now today we're expecting a mixture of clouds and sun. And it is going to be a bit breezy. Those winds are going to be out of the northwest today, and they're going to be sustained anywhere from 10 to 15 with gusts to 30, 25 to 30 miles an hour. So just keep in mind it is going to be a bit breezy during the day today. Not a bad looking sunrise, right? Hartford, 34 degrees with a wind out of the north at 7 miles an hour. Whoa, beautiful. New Haven, we've had 3 spectacular sunrises in a row, Monday, Tuesday, and today. Isn't that just gorgeous? 36 degrees there in New Haven. Now, according to the satellite and radar, we've got a storm system that's still plaguing us a little bit with cloud coverage and a couple of those snow showers. That is to the east of Connecticut. It's moving away from us slowly, but it's going to be another day of some clouds thrown in there and another day of wind. And then by tomorrow, that wind relaxes with mostly sunny skies. The nation is fairly quiet, which bodes well for us. That means another good day of weather. And that is according to Early Warning Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. Showing us an hour-by-hour depiction of partly to mostly sunny skies during the day today. Tonight will be partly cloudy. And then tomorrow, another beautiful day with mostly sunny skies. You can see maybe a couple of clouds in the afternoon, but that's about it. And tomorrow night is completely clear. Really nice night tomorrow night. So today's daytime highs climb into the upper 30s, low 40s, a brighter day than yesterday. But again, it's going to be breezy. Sun was up at 7:18, sun sets at 4:35. And then your 7-day forecast includes some nice quiet weather. Saturday, a storm goes by to our south. It'll be breezy on Saturday and Sunday with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. And then Tuesday into Wednesday, another storm looks like it's going to go by to our south. We'll keep you posted on that. And then we're looking ahead towards next Thursday. There could be a storm system in the state, but we'll certainly keep you posted on that. In the meantime, get out there and enjoy a lovely day today. Just about 7:08. Nicole, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thanks, Scott. And thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News this morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great Wednesday, everyone. Halfway through the work week. Stay healthy and stay positive.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our website, our mobile, and our streaming news app. You can also watch us on Roku. Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our website, our mobile, and our streaming news app. You can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.